I need to say this too. I do not support Donald Trump. Donald Trump was rubbing shoulders with Epstein and everybody else that was a part of that. There was a reason Michael kept his distance from Trump in Michael's later years. Michael knew what was up. If you go and you listen to track, I think it is 7, you go and you listen to disc 2 of Michael's Complication album, History, Past, Present, and Future, Book 1, he name drops Trump in his track titled Money. He was snitching on the higher-ups through his music. Y'all aren't ready for that conversation. You want to sit here and say, oh, Michael had children around him 24/7. Yes, he did, but they were never left alone with him. Ever. People wanted to paint Michael Jackson as the person who would harm kids. Michael was the opposite. Michael built Neverland not only to create a safe haven for himself, but create a safe haven for the other kids. Kids that would come by and roam the grounds and go on rides and have snow cones and go in the movie theater, go have candy, go have popcorn. Michael made sure these children had a life. The child stars we saw after Michael, Amanda Bynes, Britney Spears, and others, didn't get to have normal childhoods. And I've said this in many videos. People be saying, well, why is he hanging with kids? That's creepy. No, that's not creepy. What's creepy is the people that we look up to that have been named in the Epstein files, name dropped. Not just celebrities, but companies as well. These people partake in harming others, physically harming them, torturing them, and unaliving them. And y'all want to sit here and say Michael Jackson was weird. No. Michael Jackson was a victim. He was a child in the industry. There's things that he probably saw that he didn't even want to talk about that left him traumatized for the rest of his life. And people wonder, why is he being, childlike? He never got to be a kid when he was supposed to be one. Imagine being a big part of a band, the Jackson 5. Before you get famous, you're working in places that children are not supposed to see or know about. Strip joints. School talent shows, just to get your foot in the door. And then you go on to become one of the biggest pop stars of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And then you end up dead with propofol intoxication. The higher-ups did not want Michael Joseph Jackson to step away from the industry, the music industry. They wanted to work him to death. Continue to make money for them when all he wanted to do was lead a normal life. He never got to have a normal life. Everything we saw, having different relationships with different people, having 2 marriages, having children. He wanted his children to have a normal life. People get mad at Michael for covering his children's faces. Did you guys not hear Debbie when she gave her interview for his rebuttal? She saw the notes. She saw the threats on their lives, and she made the choice. We're going to cover their faces with scarves. Just pretend it's Halloween. And now, look at them. They're beautiful adults leading their own lives, trying to make a name for themselves outside of being Michael Jackson's children. Like I said in my last video, you guys want to go toe-to-toe with MJ fans, you better be willing to do so. Because we'll dig if we have to. You want transcripts? We'll give you the transcripts. You want to see the 600 pages? We'll give you the 600 pages that was released after Michael died. Tread carefully. Even George Carlin knew not to mess with us because he knew how vicious we were and are when it comes to Michael. We don't play about Michael Joseph Jackson. You don't play about Michael's kids. Okay, I've been in Moonwalker since I was 9. I'm almost 40 now. And to see this being played out again, the only difference is Michael's not here to defend himself. It was the most heartbreaking thing ever. Oh, and I want to add too, real victims of that type of harm usually don't ask for money. Okay? If a person is harmed in that manner, they ask that their abuser rot in prison. This video is not to harm or harass anyone. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.